Okay, we are talking with Crissi at the beach and with another episode of Be the Change you want to see in the world.
Hello.
Hey. So tell me, Crissi, what's the change you want to see in the world?
Well, the change I want to see in the world is having people buying less and living more. Like people buy a lot of things they don't need. Starting from their food, like people buy a lot of packaging and things that they don't need. You don't need the packaging, but people, regardless of that, they, buy their products of how they look like or their brands, but you actually don't need that. So I really love going for the bulk things,
Going for the what things?
The bulk.
Oh, bulk. Yeah. Buying in bulk.
Yeah, you just grab the bag and get from the bulk,
Yeah. So if I understand what you're saying, it's like it's seeing money as like a resource, and you can prioritize things you want with it, or you can prioritize bullshit. And it's like for you, it's like prioritizing things you actually want with that money.
Behind all products, behind the packaging, there is a lot of time and matter behind it. You are actually paying for that.
Right.
So you are just pretty much paying for damaging the planet. So what's the point of
Right. All that packaging. Yeah, every time you buy something, it's in this package. It goes in the landfill.
Yeah.
And so not only like are you spending more money, then you're also like contributing to waste.
That's how I feel like I want to make a change in this world. Like just being more minimalistic of how I purchase my food. Like less packaging and more substance, and also what do you do with your trash? Recycling it, making great compost, and classifying your trash also creates a different outcome of this.
Yeah. And also something you said earlier, it's like you want people to buy less and live more, because it's not like you have to live less by buying less. You can live more by buying less.
People are trying to make up their lives by the stuff they have. Oh, I'm gonna get a car, or I'm gonna get a bike, but they never use it. It's like they have like this idea that by getting things they are gonna do stuff, but actually life is something different. Life is happening all the time, and we just spend a lot of time buying things that we don't need. Christmas is coming, and usually I get stuff that I don't like and I give them away. So it's like we try to find a purpose in our lives by things, like buying things, or things that are material. But actually the essence of life is just living it up, live in the moment, like be in the present moment. Go for a walk. You don't need brand new shoes to go for a walk, or you know what I mean?
So one thing I'm interested that you're making me think of is like every time you buy something, you're not only giving up some money, you're also giving up an experience that you would have had by not buying something. Or by solving a problem with money, you're giving up an experience where you could have solved it a different way by using your ingenuity, by using your social skills, by doing something.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people also that are addicted to buying. So they spend hours and hours on internet, or not even internet, but going to stores, just buying things and trying things on. It's just a lot of time consumed. Something that is not taking you anywhere, but just in this idea that you're going somewhere, that you're going to feel fulfilled. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and there are more than enough people who are very happy to facilitate that addiction to buying.
Marketing is a good strategy, actually.
So now that we've identified some of the things that you would want to change with the world, how are you personally being the change?
Oh, that's the thing. I don't go shopping ever. my experience of shopping is different. You know,
What is your
because-
what is your experience of shopping?
Because I live in a small town where I know exactly what I want, the brands I want, you know, and it feels good in my heart because I'm actually supporting the small businesses. I'm not going to the big crabs of Walmart or Fred Meyer. I'm sorry if you are a consumer of Fred Meyer or you believe in Walmart, but they are fucking up our planet, and there is no culture behind it. They don't care about us. So for me, it was a big jump to leave all that modernity, you can call modernity, to live in a small place where I feel actually safe and far from that consumerism, where I feel like I support my friends, you know? My friends are the ones that are built in this little town on the coast, so it feels good to shop local, to buy organic, you know, and I'm purchasing their products because there's a lot of farming here, so I'm eating their vegetables, so that feels good in my heart. I'm not like feeding all these consumerism net out there, you know, bombing us, get, buy, you know, so you're gonna feel better. It's like, that's crap. That's a false promise. That's the false promise of marketing, you know, to be different, to be there, you know, up high in this idea of whatever you have in your head, because that is just an idea, it's just a ghost, it's just a way to hook it and keep yourself buying, try to dig and try to find that answer you're never going to find out there. So yeah.
So when you spend money, you're doing it consciously. It sounds like as an experience in like community, in connecting with other people, as opposed to like just going to Walmart. Like the people who work there, you might interact with the other shoppers. They're just like anonymous robots. Might as well be.
Yeah, they're just like zombies, part of that, you know.
And when you participate in that system, you become a zombie too.
Yeah, if you don't have that filter anymore, that's very dangerous, you know, because you're part of it. It's like, it's sad because a lot of people, like most of people live that type of reality when they think that that's how the world works. And no.
It doesn't have to work
It
that way.
doesn't have
You
to
can
work
break
that
out of that.
way.
Yeah.
Actually, you can go far from that and you can live it up. You can stop buying crap you don't need and you can actually start living your life.
So what's your experience?
And you know, growing your food or supporting others that are growing vegetables. You don't need to buy like I'm going back, you know, to the beginning of this conversation. The packaging is a big symbolism of the consumerism.
The packaging is it's like a symbol that wraps up the whole bullshit package.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're buying that shit that you're never gonna eat it.
Yeah. So where do you see things in like 20 years in the future with consumerism and packaging?
Oh, it's going bad.
It's gonna go in a bad direction.
Yeah, it's going really bad. Like global warming is happening and it's killing us. So I don't know, in 20 years probably. If we keep doing what we're doing, we are not. It sounds very hopeless for me. Like I start losing hope about humanity if we keep doing what we're doing.
What can you do? Just one person.
Oh yeah, everything starts from oneself.
Yeah.
You know, that's the spark of everything. That's the change. Look at the sky, Ryan. So yeah, the change is inside us. We think, oh, it's just myself. I can't change the world. We can change the world just by
Yeah.
our actions, like
But
our
also-
inner walls change the world.
Right.
If one starts and another one, we are good example for another person, and it's just we pass it on. And I'm an optimistic person, you know. I'm very optimistic, and I feel like people people united are very powerful, but we need people that are conscious, like actually managing their money in a different way and their bodies. Like as I said before, the power of money and the power of sex, they are so powerful.
Oh, now we're getting in some different territory
yeah,
here.
I know. So we're talking about the consumerism, is like how you use the power of your money. It's like you can make this world better with that power. Like why you invest in? You invest in the small businesses or buying things in a wise way. You are making this world better. It counts.
Thank you, Crissi, for being a guest on this. Think that sums it up beautifully. Thank you.